Hey guys, welcome to Beau Movies. I am Beau. This is where we talk about anything movie related. Either it's a comic movie, a drama movie, action movie, sci-fi adventure, fantasy, whatever. I will be doing it right here. Let's get back to our top 5 Marvel film marathon. So we start off with number 4. Last week's was Iron Man 3. If you guys want to see what it was or why it was, please go check it out. I'll leave it over here. And so today we're going to do part 2, which is basically number 4. So this film is actually kind of special because it's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it is a movie that a lot of people actually think is the best of the movies that they've produced. My number 4 pick is X-Men Days of Futures Past. This one is probably by far the best X-Men movie to date. That is pretty much how you describe this movie. It's the best X-Men movie to date. Mainly because there is a lot better in this film than the other ones. For example, the characters are much better. They combine two groups, the X-Men First Class and the X-Men, into one movie. They pretty much made it into the ultimate X-Men film. And, the action looks great, the story's actually good, and everything about it's actually pretty darn good. Now, let's talk about some other things that are great about this film. Hugh Jackman as a Wolverine dude, he's just great. It's like the best Wolverine I've ever seen. And kind of sad that the Wolverine 2 will be his last performance. It hurts me. It hurts me to see him go. But you know what? He will always be the best Wolverine, even if he's gone. So, he's just awesome for what he is. Some other characters like Beast and Mystique. Mystique is actually very, very good. The one who plays her, Jennifer Lawrence, is actually Jennifer Lawrence, right? Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is, she does a perfect Mystique. She is really, really good. The way that she looks is, really good. The other characters like Professor X and Quicksilver. We gotta talk about Quicksilver for a minute. Quicksilver is probably the best X-Men character in this movie because if you guys remember, there was this whole slow motion scene and it was just awesome. We'll get to that once we talk about some of the negatives about this film, but right now, there's just a lot of great things about this film. For example, the Sentinels, they were great, they looked scary, they were just menacing, and, they actually brought a little bit more of a performance than I was expecting. The Magneto was just great, he's always great, and, there's a lot of other cool characters in there, and it just works so well with this film, and it works much more into this, as an X-Men film. And it's just, the best X-Men film to date. That's pretty much how you describe this film. Now let's talk about some of the negatives about this film. The big thing that I had with this was that Quicksilver did not get that much screen time. I guess that you could say the whole scene when they were going to get Magneto. I guess that's it, but overall, that's pretty much his whole purpose, just to get Magneto and the whole slow motion scene. I wish he would have done a little bit better than that, but I would like to see something better. I don't know. Let's see what else. I think Mystique's character should have been a little bit more better. I think, she's overall a great character. I mean, I like the way Jennifer Lawrence brought her to life, but I just think that, a little bit more tinkering, a little bit more oomph would have done a little bit more justice. Also, I think that we should have seen more Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I know you guys are going to say, well, he had a lot of screen time in this movie. Beginning, he had a lot. Middle, a little bit. Ending, not so much. He just needed more screen time, in my opinion. Because, it's mainly Wolverine in this film. He's mainly the main character, so I would like to see more of that character into that film. So that's just a little bit of a nitpick, so... And remember, with every single Marvel film, even if it's not part of the cinematic universe, always wait till after the credits. And this one, the one they showed in the credits scene, I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm not not going to spoil it because it might end the apocalypse. You got it, didn't you? Alright. So yeah, overall, X-Men Days of Future Past is a great film. It's probably the best X-Men film to date. I just loved it. Just from beginning, middle to end, it's just a great film. The effects look great. The character development is just perfect. Some of the roles are just great. Just a little bit more screen time for certain characters would have been a little bit better. But overall, it's just a great film. Definitely the best X-Men film to date. And, you know, hands down, 20th Century Fox has done a fantastic job with this series. Speaking of fantastic, take notes. Fantastic Four. Take notes. So that's it for this film. It's overall a great film. So in my next video, Beau movies, we're gonna go into some other galaxy and talk about this film. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go tell people that I am Francis Beau, Legend of the YouTubers, Legend of Transformers, guys. Francis Beau, right? Francis Beau, right? You know, big YouTuber, guys. Guys, right? Forget it.